Hey, what is up guys? This is Sam. In this video, I'm going to show you how to clone Facebook Messenger using Python's kivy and kivymd. Basically, I am going to do the front end of Facebook Messenger and I am not going to do any kind of backend stuff. So guys, let's coding. Okay, this video will be a series video and we are going to do this part of the clone. Okay, let me zoom out. Okay, we can see the layout here. Okay, now first of all, I'm going to import md app class from kivymd kivymd.app import md app. Then I'm going to import our builder module from kivy.lang import builder. Then I am going to create a class. Okay, let's say UI, and this class is going to inherit from screen manager. Okay, now I am going to import this class. I didn't import it, so from kivy.uyx.screen manager import screen manager. Okay, and I'm not going to do any kind of I'm not going to add any kind of functions in this class, so I'm just passing this class using class method. And then I'm going to create our main class, and this class is going to inherit from our mdf class. Now I'm calling our build function, and then I'm going to return our UI class. Okay, before returning our UI class, we must load our kb file. Okay, so I'm going to call our builder module for loading our kb file. So builder.load file, and this is the file that we are going to load. So let's call our layout.kv. okay, we can see sorry guys, I didn't call my main class. Okay, now I'm just going to run my main class using this run method. Okay, now let me run this program and let's check everything is working. Okay, we can see a blank screen has just appeared. Now I'm going to resize my window. So for resizing my window, I'm going to import window class from kv.core.window import window. Okay, now I'm going to resize my window using this size method. Our width will be 360 and height will be 640. Okay, let's check everything is okay. Okay, we can see our app is just resized. Okay, let's see first of all what we are going to do. Now I'm going to create this app bar. Okay, so in this app bar we can see a round icon, a text, and camera icon. Oh sorry guys, a camera icon and another icon. I don't know what its name. So now I'm going to add these widgets in our layout.kb file. Okay, so first of all I'm going to create the app bar. So I'm going to call our UI class, and then I'm going to add a screen class because screen manager doesn't support other classes except md screen or screen class. So I'm going to add all kinds of widgets in this md screen class. Okay, so first of all I'm going to name this screen as chats, and then I'm going to create a box layout. Okay, now I'm going to set the position to set the position, I'm going to use the posInt attribute, and it is a dictionary property. So I'm going to set this box layout position to the top. So I'm going to set the top as true. Okay, then I'm going to set the size hint of y-axis is none. Okay, and the height will be, let's say, 60 dp. Spacing, oh, sorry guys, my bad. Spacing should be, let's say, 10 dp, and let's add some padding. Okay, padding will be 12 dp, then 0, after that 12 dp, and then 0. Okay, now the box layout is done. Now I'm going to add widgets in box layout. First of all, I'm going to add this icon. Okay, let me zoom out. I'm going to add this round icon. So I'm going to call our fit image class, and then I'm going to set the source as a random image. Okay, you can use anything as you want. So this is the tom.png that I declared here. Now I am going to set the map attribute as true. Okay, after that I'm going to set the size hint. Okay, the size hint should be none and none, and then I'm going to set the size. Okay, the size will be 40 dp and 40 dp, but sorry guys, my bad. And then I'm going to set the position. Okay, using posInt attribute, and you know this is a dictionary property. So the position will be at the middle, because this is looking at the middle. Okay, I'm going to set this image I'm going to set this image at the middle of this box layout. Okay, now I'm going to set the radius. It will make the image as round, so it is very important. So I'm going to set the radius as 30. Okay, it will set the radius of every corner to 30. Now I'm going to run my program and make sure everything is okay. Okay, we can see a rounded icon is just appeared right here. Now I'm going to set the label. Okay, this label, for set the label I'm going to call sorry guys, I'm going to call md label class, and then the text will be messenger, font style should be h5. I think this is standard, and then I will set the bold attribute as true. Okay, then I'm going to add two icon. One is camera icon and one is launch icon. Okay, so I'm going to call md icon button from kivymd library. Okay, then I will set the icon as camera. Okay, icon button, and this icon should be the launch icon. Okay, but I didn't set the position. Okay, the position should be at the center of the box layout. Center y is 0.5. Let me copy this piece of code and I'm going to paste this here and here. Okay, let me save this file and rerun my program again. Sorry guys, I just did a spelling mistake. Okay, okay guys, it's our app bar is done. Okay, now I'm going to create this search bar. Okay, so for creating the search bar, I'm going to create another box layout, and let me set the size hint of y-axis should be 0.05. I think that it is standard. Okay, now I'm going to set the padding as, let's say, 10 dp. Then I'm going to set the position, pose hint. Okay, the position should be at the bottom of our app bar. Okay, so we set the position of our app bar as top. Now we are going to set this box layout's position at the bottom of this box layout. Okay, so for that I'm going to set the position of y-axis as 0.84. now I'm going to implement this widget. Okay, so for implementing this widget I must create a class. Okay, I must create a class. Sorry guys, I will not create a class in our main.py file. I am going to create a class in our layout.kv file. Okay, I hope this will work better and looks more clean. So let me set the name of this class as custom text input, and this class is going to inherit from text input class from kivy. Okay, now I will set the background of text input, the normal background of text input, as transparent image, and it is built in, and it is a built-in image of kivy, so nothing to worry about it. So I'm going to call our background normal attribute, background normal, and then I'm going to format the string. Okay, and here I'm going to load a variable or a function, something like that, but I didn't declare it. So let me declare these images first. Okay, I'm going to import these images path, or I'm going to import this module from kivymd.images path. Okay, so import images path from kivymd dot, sorry guys, the syntax of kb file is simply different than a py file. So uh, I'm going to import it from kivymd dot images path. Okay, I hope it will work. And then I'm going to call the transparent .png file, and it is built-in png file, or it is a built-in image file of kivymd. Okay, and I'm going to access these I'm going to access this image from images path module. Okay, so after that I'm going to set the background active. Okay, if the search bar is pressed, or if the search bar is active, when what would be its color? Okay, its color would be the same as previous color. Okay, background normal. Okay, then I'm going to set the foreground color. Okay, foreground color, and then let me set the color as this, and then I'm going to set the hint text color. Okay, and this color will be from app dot theme class dot disabled hint text color. Okay, after that I'm going to set the padding. The padding should be 8 dp of right, then 12 dp, okay. After that I'm going to set this as 8 dp and then 0. Then I'm going to set the cursor color. It should be 0 0 0.2. Then I'm going to set the size hint of y as none, and I'm going to set the height as 38 dp. This is a string value. Okay, now I'm going to add some graphics here. So I'm going to load our canvas module, and then I'm going to access the after method. Okay, canvas.after. Now let me set the color of this canvas, and this is a class, and I'm going to load the RGBA attribute because our color will be in RGBA format. The color should be 0 0 0.005 and 0.07, let's say. Now I'm going to create a rounded rectangle widget, rounded rectangle. Okay, and the position will be the default position, and the size will be self.size. Okay, then I'm going to set the radius. The radius is a dictionary property, so I'm going to set the radius as 8. Now our text input class is just created. So I'm going to call this class here. Okay, custom text input, then I'm going to set the hint text. Okay, the hint text is going to be search, and okay, let me run my program. Hope it works. Okay, I did a spelling mistake. It will be text input, not a text input. Let me rerun my program again. Okay, I can see it works, but something is unpleasant. Something is unexpected. So sorry guys, my bad. I didn't make the indentation correct. So make sure the indentation is correct, and then I'm going to rerun my program again. Okay guys, we can see it is looking like something like this. Okay, now I'm going to create this storyboard. Okay, so for creating the storyboard, I'm going to add another box layout. Okay, md box layout, and then I'm going to set the size hint of y-axis as 0.15. I hope it will be standard for this box layout. And then I'm going to set the position. Okay, the position will be the bottom of this box layout. Okay, let's set the position as point, what would be, let's say 75. And then I'm going to set the padding as 10 dp. Sorry guys, my bad. Now I'm going to call the scroll view widget because we must scroll the stories by x-axis. Okay, so I'm going to call the scroll view widget, and then I'm going to set the attribute of the scroll y as false, because we don't want to scroll by y-axis. We are going to scroll the stories by x-axis. Okay, the scroll x should be true. Then I'm going to set the size as self.size. Now I'm going to add a grid layout. Okay, the size hint of x-axis of this grid layout should be none. Okay, now let me set the height as self.minimum. Sorry guys, my bad. Self.minimum height, and then I'm going to set the width as self.minimum width. Okay, after that I'm going to set the rows and it should be 1. Let me set the spacing as 15 dp. Okay. Now the now our grid layout is done. Now I'm going to add widgets in our grid layout. First of all, we can see here is a icon button, and the icon is plus, and its background color is something like transparent or something like that. So I'm going to add AMD icon button. Okay, and the icon is going to be plus. And now I'm going to set the color of our icon button. So for set the color, I'm going to call the mdbg color widget. I'm going to set the mdbg color I'm going to set the color of our md icon button. Now I'm going to import another module. Okay, so import, let's say get color from hex. Okay, our color will be in hex format. Get color from hex, and I'm going to import it from kivy.utils.get color from hex. Okay, and I'm going to set the color as transparent. Okay, so the transparent color should be let's say f0, f0, and f0. Okay, let's check everything is okay. Sorry guys, nothing appears. Sorry guys, I didn't add a decimal point, my mistake. Now I'm going to rerun my program again. Okay, we can see the button is appeared right here. Now I'm going to add this profile button or profile icon, and we can see this icon is rounded. So I'm going to create another class. Okay, and I'm going for implementing this round icon, I'm going to create a class called round icon. Okay, and this class is going to inherit from fit image. Okay, and it I should add button behavior of this image. Okay, button behavior, but I didn't import those classes. Okay, so from I'm going to import those classes from kivy.uix.button import button behavior, and then I'm going to import the fit image from kivymd.utils. Sorry guys, my bad. From kivymd.utils.fit image import fit image. Okay, now I'm going to passing this class, and I'm going to call this class in our layout.kv file. Okay, sorry guys, I missed the colon. Okay, let's set the source as a random image called tom.png, and then I'm going to set the map as true. Size hint should be none, none, and then I'm going to set the size as 60 dp and 60 dp. Okay, 60 dp. After that, I'm going to set the radius. Okay, sorry guys, my bad. Radius is a dictionary property, so sorry guys, radius is a list property, so I'm going to set the radius as 25. Okay, and I'm going to add a button behavior. Okay, on release, let's print something. Print, okay, let's say profile. Quit. Okay, now I'm going to access this class in our grid layout widget. Okay, round icon, and then I'm going to set the source, or I'm going to change the source. Okay, I have couples of image here. I'm going to set the first image here, and then I'm going to copy this piece of code and then I'm going to paste it couples of times. Sorry guys, make sure every indentation should be correct. Okay, now I'm going to change those images. Okay, now I'm going to run my program and let's check everything is okay. Okay guys, we can see everything is okay, but we have a bar here. We don't need this bar, so I'm going to remove this bar. Okay, where is our scroll view class, scroll view widget? So I'm going to set the bar color as white. Okay, and then if the bar is active, sorry guys, if the bar is inactive, its color should be also white. Okay, now let me rerun my program again, and then okay, we can see the bar is removed. Okay, now I'm going to add these lists. Okay, so it is super easy, so nothing to worry about it. And for that, I'm going to create another box layout. Make sure the indentation is at the correct position. Okay, then I'm going to set the size hint. Sorry guys, my bad. Size hint of y-axis is at 0.6. Okay, then I'm going to set the position. Sorry guys, my bad. Pose hint should be at the 0.4 of y-axis. After that, I'm going to add a scroll view widget, and then I'm going to call our md list class, okay, because it will be a list. It all should be in lists, okay. So I'm going to call two line avatar icon list item, okay. And then I'm going to set the text as, let's say, my name, and then I'm going to set the secondary text, okay. The secondary text should be, let's say, some random messages, okay. And let's add some spacing. After that, I'm going to call a icon, okay. So I'm going to call the icon left widget class, okay. Then I'm going to call our round icon class that we created earlier. Then I'm going to set the source, okay. Source, let's say 1.jpg, and let's set the size as 50 dp and 50 dp, okay. I'm going to copy this piece of codes and let me paste those codes a couple of times. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. I hope that's enough. Now I'm going to change the images, okay. This is 1, then let's make it 2, then 3, then 4, 5, and tom.png, okay. Let me run my program. Okay guys, you can see lists are created. Let me change my name because all are Sharif Muhammad or something like that. Let's say Muhammad, let's say Tanvir, Majharul, Rico, Ashik. Okay, but we can see here is a line color, okay. I don't know you guys can see or not, but we must remove this color, okay. So I'm going to set the bg color, sorry guys, my bad, as white. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm going to copy this piece of code and then I'm going to paste everywhere. Okay, then I'm going to run my program and boom, the color is removed. Okay, now I'm going to add the bottom navigation bar. Okay, we can see 3 icons here. Okay, now I'm going to create another box layout. Make sure the indentation is correct. Is scroll view. Okay, okay, now I'm going to add another box layout. Let's say size int of y-axis as none. Then I'm going to set the size int of, sorry guys, my bad, set the size int, sorry guys, x as 1. Then I'm going to set the height as 65 dp. Let's add some spacing. And then some padding. Okay, 12 dp. Okay, let's say 0. Then again 12 dp. Okay, now I'm going to set a canvas. Okay, canvas dot, okay guys, my bad, canvas dot before. Let's call the color widget, and then the color will be in RGB format, and I'm going to call the get color from hex module, and then I'm going to set the color. Okay, the color should be transparent. F0, 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 F0. Okay, everything is okay. Now I'm going to add a rectangle. Okay, let's set the source as bg.jpg. Here is the source. Okay, you will find all these images in the description below, so don't tense about it. Now let's set the pose at self dot pose, and the size self dot size. Okay, now I'm going to add a float layout. Okay, and then I'm going to set the position of my float layout at the center. Okay, center X, sorry guys, my bad, center X, and it will be at 0.5. Okay, now I'm going to add three icons, so I'm going to call the md icon button class, and then I'm going to set the icon as chat. Let me copy this piece of code and paste it. Okay, let's change the icon. This icon should be account multiple. And what kind of icon is this? I don't know. Let's set the position. Okay, let me copy this piece of code and paste everywhere. Okay, if I run my program, sorry guys, my bad, something is happening here. Sorry guys, I didn't uh, add the positioning. Okay, center 0.3, then it will be 0.7. Okay, let me run my program again. Okay guys, we can see the icon is just appeared right here, but we must set the position at the center. Okay, now I'm going to set the position at the center. Okay, let me copy this code, and then I'm going to change the attribute, and it will be at the 0.5, and I'm going to copy this text again, and then I'm going to paste it here and here. Okay, but this icon, sorry guys, I'm using this icon instead of an explorer icon. So guys, if I run my program again, okay, we can see it. Let me zoom out this image, and okay, we can see something like this. Okay, now I'm going to add two more screen for adjust these buttons. So I'm going to create another screen. Okay, let's check if the indentation is correct. The md screen is in this indentation mark, so let me add another screen. Okay, then I'm going to name these as contact. Okay, now simply I'm going to add a label because I'm not going to do anything in this video to this screen. So let me add a text, and this text is going to be, let's say, contacts or something like that. And now I'm going to copy this piece of code and then paste it here. Okay, then I'm going to name this as explore. Okay, if I press this button, it should be in the chat page. Okay, let's check. Okay, it is chats, right? it will be chats. Then let me, sorry guys, my bad. Let me copy this piece of code, and then I'm going to paste it here, and then I'm going to change the name. Okay, this name will be contact. Okay, everything is okay. Then I'm going to copy this explore word, and then I'm going to, first I have to copy this piece of code, then I'm going to change the name. The name will be explore. Okay, if I run my program, okay, we can see contact is here. Let me align this to center. Okay, I just aligned it to the center, and I'm going to copy this piece of code and paste it in this screen. Okay, now I'm going to add the bottom navigation bar to all of my widgets. Okay, so for that I'm going to copy the last box layout. Okay, and then I'm going to paste it here. I just pasted it to this screen. Okay, contact. Then I'm going to paste it in explore screen. Okay, now I'm going to run my program again. Sorry guys, something is wrong. Non-type object is not subscriptable. Button float layout converted before md. Sorry guys, my bad. This box layout should be here, and make sure your indentation is correct. And let me rerun my program again. Okay, if I press this button, okay, we can see everything is okay. Let me change the text of our label to explore. Okay, let me terminate this program and rerun my program again. Okay guys, we can see everything is working as I expected. Okay, okay guys, we can see the first part of cloning the Facebook Messenger is done. In my next video I am going to implement this page, and stay tuned. Goodbye.